Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to your mathematics class. In this lecture, we will continue exercise 2.3. The question taught will be 6 and both of its parts. Question number 6 states, find m if the sum and product of the roots of the following equation is equal to given number lambda. We have been given that we have to find the value of an unknown, which is m. First of all, we have to find the sum of the roots, then we will find the product of the root. The next part of the equation says that the answers of both the sum and product of the root will be equal to lambda. The given equation is 2m plus 3x squared, 7m minus 5x and 3m minus 10 equals to 0. We all know that the formula of sum of the root is minus b by a and the formula for product of the root is c by a. So to find the sum and product, we have to know the values of a, b and c. So taking the values of a, b and c from the given equation, the coefficient with x squared, which is 2m plus 3, will be a. The coefficient with x, which is 7m minus 5, will be b. And the coefficient or the constant term is c, which is 3m minus 10. First of all, we will find the sum of the roots. We will suppose that alpha and beta are the roots of the given equation. The formula for sum of the root is alpha plus beta equals to minus b over a. We will put the values of b and a. The value of b is 7m minus 5. We have placed minus outside, and the value of a is 2m plus 3. Opening the bracket and multiplying the minus sign, we will get minus 7m plus 5 over 2m plus 3. As we from the question, we know that the answer of the sum of the roots will be equal to lambda. It means alpha plus beta should be equal to lambda. So I will replace alpha plus beta by the word lambda, and the next part of the fraction will remain the same. In the previous slide, we found out the sum of the root and the answer was put equals to lambda. And now, using the values of a, b and c, we will find out the product of the root. So the formula for the product of the root is c over a. We said that alpha beta, yani alpha into beta, equals to c by a. Putting the value of c, which is 3m minus 10, and the value of a, which is 2m plus 3, we will get our answer of product of the root. As the question states, both the sum and the product of the roots should be equal to lambda. It means we will replace alpha beta with the number lambda, and the second part of the fraction will remain the same, which is 3m minus 10 over 2m plus 3. Now we have two values of lambda. One is given, and the previous value we found out in the previous slide, which is minus 7m plus 5 over 2m plus 3. This value and this value of lambda is comparable. We can say, suppose lambda is any variable, we don't know its value. Can I say that lambda must be equal to lambda? Same goes as 3 equals to 3, 2 equals to 2, so lambda would be equal to lambda. So comparing the values of lambda, we will get the two fractions equal to each other, because this is the value of lambda and this is also the value of lambda. If the value of lambda comes out to be 10, it means putting the value of m here, we will also get the answer 10 by putting the values in this fraction. So we can compare the values of lambda and both the fractions will become equal to each other. Now you can see the denominators are same, 2m plus 3. In the second fraction, the denominator is also 2m plus 3. Whenever the two denominators are equal to each other and they are separated by the equal sign, we can cancel those denominators with each other. Simply because taking this denominator to the other side of the equation, it will multiply, and the multiplication and the division will get cancelled with each other. So we can simply cut the denominators on both sides of the equation. We will get minus 7m plus 5 equals to 3m minus 10. Minus 7m minus 3m equals to minus 10 minus 5, and the minus 7m minus 3m will become minus 10, and minus 10 minus 5 will be equals to minus 15. We will take minus 10 to the other side of the equation. It will divide here. I have cancelled both the minus signs from both sides of the equation. Cancelling 15 and 10 with the table of 5, we will get the answer 3 by 2. As 3 by 2 is in the simplest form, so we won't solve any further, and 3 by 2 is the answer of m. Coming to the second part of the question number 6, the question is the same. We have to find the value of m. First of all, we will find the sum of the root, then we will find the product of the root. Both the answers will be equals to lambda, and after finding out the two fractions for lambda, we will put those two fractions equal to each other, and after cancellation and simplification, we will get the answer of m. So the second part of question number 6 states 4x squared minus 3 plus 5m into x plus 9m minus 17 equals to 0. So the value of x squared, or the coefficient with x squared, denotes a, which is 4. The coefficient with x, which is minus 3 plus 5m, will denote b, and the constant term will be c. First of all, we will suppose that alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, and then we will find the sum of the roots, which is alpha plus beta, and the formula for sum of the root is minus b over a. Putting the value of b and a, we will get minus into minus, because there was also a minus in the value of b and the minus in the given formula. So there would be 2 minus. I have separated it with the bracket. And the answer of b, which is 3 plus 5m, and the value of a is 4. Multiplying minus with minus, it would become plus. So 3 plus 5m will remain the same, and the 4 will also remain the same. So the fraction is 3 plus 5m over 4. As we know that sum and product both should be equal to lambda. So replacing alpha plus beta by lambda, I will get lambda is equal to 3 plus 5m over 4. That is the first value of lambda we have. Now we will find the product of the root, and we will have the second value. Using the same, we will get the product of the root. The formula is c over a. Putting the values of c and a, as there is a minus sign with c, so I will first open the bracket, multiplying all the digits inside the bracket with the minus sign. It will become minus 9m plus 17 over 4. And then I have replaced alpha beta with the given word lambda, as because this was given in the question. So now we again having two values of lambda. The first is this fraction, and the second is fraction that we got after finding the sum of the roots. Two values of lambda are comparable, so we will compare both the values of lambda. Both the fractions will become equal to each other, that is 3 plus 5m by 4 equals to minus 9 plus 17 over 4. As you all know, if the denominators on both sides of the equation are same, we can simply cancel those denominators. So 4 will get cancelled with 4. So the fraction remains 3 plus 5m equals to minus 9m plus 17. That is the given equation now. I will take all the m's to one side of the equation, that is to the right side, and all the constant term to the left side of the equation. Plus 5m will remain here. This minus 9m will become plus 9m, and this plus 3 will become minus 3 to the other side of the equation. 5 plus 9 will become 14, and the variable will remain the same. 17 minus 3 will become 14. Cancelling 14 with 14, we will get the answer of m, which is equals to 1.